Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're definitely most welcome to the family of God here. It's all of God. You are welcome. If you're really part of me, God bless you for staying tuned and coming to be blessed. Today, we're going to have our weekly motivation. Today, on our weekly motivation, I am talking about when He starts with you. When He starts with you, put it in a way that we say, God does not start a thing without ending it. So in other words, when God starts the things, He ends it. And I know you've heard it continuously, but you see, it also points out to the gift that He has placed in you, to the potentials He has placed in you. He placed in you for a season, He placed in you for a time. So when He starts with you, He starts to manifest it gradually. When we look at the story of Jacob, the Bible says that Jacob had a dream. Jacob dreamed. And when he had a dream, it was abiding shepherds and then on a field. And the next dream was he saw the sun, the moon, and the stars bowing to him. And he interpreted it. You see, Joseph had a clear understanding of the first dream he had. When he had the dream of the abandoned shepherds in the dream, he told the brothers and he said, I had a dream and you were bowing. He didn't say, and the others were bowing. He would have said that one was in the middle and then the others were bowing. But he said, one was in the middle and you were bowing. So Jacob knew what he was talking about. He had a clear understanding, or he had the vision in mind, and he had the picture of what the vision meant. Proceedingly, we get to know that God was preparing me for a dream that is going to be connected to many nations, a dream that is going to save many from captivity, a dream that was going to save many from dying, a dream that was going to bring joy to many over the years that he had to interpret, but he needed to start from somewhere. He needed to start from somewhere. And definitely God was willing to end with him. Your dreams is not going to end with what you're seeing. The dreams and the visions, the aspirations God is showing you, the abilities that you have. God's intent is not to end with you, with just you seeing it. He has an intent of using that to save many. Just as He used Joseph to redeem people from famine for 7 years. What has God started with you? No matter how little it is, I just want to encourage you today that no matter how little it is, it looks like Joseph was just interpreting his dream, and later it looks like Joseph was just trying to interpret other people's dream. But little did Joseph know that through the dream, through that seeing of dream and interpretation of the dream, he was going to save nations. He was going to redeem people from death. He was going to redeem people. He was going to put a smile on people's face. Do you know what that little in your hands can do? Do you know what the rod in Moses' hands could do in the lives of the Israelites? Do you know what a rod in Moses' hands could do in his life in Egypt? Do you know the little in your hands, what God can do with it? When He starts it, He ends it. He's not just the Alpha, He is the Omega as well. He's Alpha and Omega. He starts and He ends. A little yeast, one put in flour, it multiplies. Yes, it looks little, but you know what that little can do? When He starts it, He ends it. He doesn't just start it and leave it hanging. He starts and He ends it. Do you know what is in your hands right now can do? God said, what is in your hands? What is in your... It might look like you want the biggest one, but you see, it's the little that germinates into big. It's that little seed that is being put on the ground, that dies, that germinates, that brings forth the big tree that you see. It was just that little dream that Joseph started seeing, started interpreting, and he got to preaching and started interpreting. It started from there. And he interpreted a big dream that made him a prime minister, a possession that was never in Egypt. When He starts, He ends it. God bless you. And I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned.